Hey everybody, welcome back to another playthrough of Citizen Sleeper. I think we're in episode 4 right now. It has been a while since I picked this up. I've been wanting to record these past few days and I haven't been able to. But for you, there's not going to be any time skip or anything when you get this video. So, yeah. That said, I think I forgot for the most part what the heck happened last time. I do believe I was led down a wild goose chase by someone wanting dirt on the organization that's running this place. There's one. I'm also helping out a black market doctor. I forgot his name. It's been that long. And he's not in a good spot right now. So, yeah, I think at the moment though we should have not enough money. Right, it doesn't look like we have enough money to get another repair for us, so we gotta find money somehow. We also need to get 3 ship mine fragments. And the only ship mine fragment sources, as far as I know, is this junk ship that comes every so often, as well as the merchant dock, which should be soon. However, there is, if I remember correctly, there is someone over here at the bar, a bounty hunter, who is gonna go after us every single time until we can get this tracker off us. And I'm not sure what the best way to deal with that is at the moment. I'm assuming I either have to help out the guy who's trying to dig up dirt, or this vending machine. There's a vending machine here, if I remember correctly. Wants to be smuggled out of the dock, but you'll need to provide a full ship mine ready for imprinting. I don't think this guy can help me, though. I don't think this guy can help me. If I help out the doctor, I think the doctor will give me, like free heals or something of that. But I'm not sure that's actually the case. We did befriend the guy, the food stall guy. We do have a quest for him. I don't think it's something that's gonna help us at the moment. What's this one? Fabricate a ship mine. I still need one more. There's this other person over here with a ship, though, that if we help them, maybe they can help us out of here. I don't know if that's actually going to be the case or not. We do have one level up point, but I wasn't sure if I was saving that for something else. Or... what could I do? I could save up one more point and try to get Agent Note gives double data. Or I could get a +1 on something else around here. I don't know how useful that's actually going to be, though. Sun-based dice action allows energy to recover at home. I still need 2 points to do that, but I think at the very least I don't want a -1 on endure, so maybe we get rid of this. Yeah, at the very least get rid of that. And so now we have no more penalties. Great. Tea house. Tavla room in the Tambor houses some of the best players in the low end. Serious high stakes. Risky actions, tracking Havanage. We have Havanage data. I don't... Is this for money? Is this for money? I forgot if I was saving this for something particular. I don't think I was, but I do have, I do need a little bit of money, so we are gonna do that. As far as hunger, energy, I don't think we need to do that just yet. The doctor, we gave him some data, and it's gonna take 3 cycles, 3 days to finish that, which is when the merchant ship comes in. Okay, I guess we gotta do the food delivery. Right, we got 3 more food delivery things to do for that one. Express delivery. Okay, so we got some money out of that. I don't think I want to do any hacking, right? No, not this time around. Okay. I really don't like these 50-50s. Oh, but we got good outcome, neutral outcome. Okay, is that enough? Sleeper, you see Feng coming up the corridor as you step out of Minji's. The cup noodle smell still clinging to your clothes. He comes up fast and stops close, looking around suspiciously. I don't have long. Take these. Feng palms you a couple of those metal thumbnail size drives. Ripper worms, right. My site has been buzzing like crazy. It seems your delivery shifts have turned up our 2 targets. He squeezes your shoulder. I knew you could do it. Now we nail those snakes. What do we do? Hardin's boys are all connected by some kind of closed network. You break the access protocols on both of them. You should be able to gain the location of the nearest network ports. Slot the Ripper Worms in those ports, 1 each, and they'll feed me anything and everything stored in Hardin's shadow network. He smiles. Can't wait to see what juicy plans they have in there. You hear the scuff of boots as a group comes up the corridor, likely on their way to place an order with Minji. You turn for a second, and when you look back, Feng is already halfway down the corridor in the opposite direction. He raises a hand in farewell and is gone. You run your fingers over the tiny Ripperworm drives in your pocket, and smile to yourself as you wonder how mad Jenna will be at Feng for this little excursion. Time to slot some worms. Where am I slotting these again? Where am I slotting these again? Disable your tracker. Help Feng chase his leads. Win a side reel ticket. Wait, what's this one? This is new. Workers on the side reel crew get entered a draw for colony ship live-in crew. Oh, I guess our goal is just to get out of here. It doesn't matter how. We just need to get out of here somehow. But I guess we're gonna be helping Feng first, and I'm not sure where he wants me to go. I have to slot this in somewhere. Keynote, Hardin, Yadagan. There's nothing else here. Yadagan, Keynote? This ain't it. I don't want to trigger the hunter again. And there's like one more to go on the hunter too. Where the heck do I put this? Ripper worms. Where do I put you? Keynode. Not these guys. There's nothing here. There's nothing here, so where the heck? Unless it's gonna be up here somewhere. Port exchange, surgery. Can I still buy? Okay, so I can still buy a heal. I can still buy a heal. Do I go ahead for the street stall? Sure, why not? Let's get a little food. Okay. Okay, so what do we do next? Low end? No one knows you here. You'll need to change. You'll need to change that if you want access to the residence. Don't know what that was for. Maybe that's just something I haven't unlocked yet. Still, where the heck do I put this thing? Is there like a... Is there a, log? There's no log. There's no log. Toggle tracking. But where do I go? Fix the ambergris. Free Neovend. Buy or build a ship mind. Extract hunter data. Okay. Get Sabine out. Wait for Sabine to make contact. Get to know Emphis. Is there anything up here? Scale the spoke. Tangled network. I don't know what this was for. Reach the greenway, you need to pay a pass. Practice invented by Space Force. 150, I don't have enough for that, but even if I did, I feel like I can't even pass through here. I don't even know what's on that side. We need to find a way to get more money. Kelp stack makes noodles, doesn't pay much, but he'll feed anyone who does the shift. Okay, so we wait for the dock, we got some food. This guy's racking up a bill. And he will come for his money. Sealed dock. This is the vending machine. The bar. What's this for? Do some drinks to gain access. I feel like I'm trying to figure out the best way to use the rest of my points here. Yatagan data, ship mind fragment. But why would I use a ship mind fragment here? What's this one? Unit assembly. Side reel construction, junior tech. The thing about the Ripper data stuff is I can't put it anywhere at the moment. Harden agent. Yeah, not for you. Yatagan agent. Not for you either. So I gotta use the dice for something. I guess let's do the low end stuff. Wait, where is low end? Low end's over here. Yeah, because I'm already like halfway there, we may as well do it. Engineer into it, I guess it doesn't matter. Helping out is a good way to make friends, or we gamble. Or we gamble. Let's gamble with a 50-50. Okay, we lose money by gambling, of course. How about the engineer route? We'll lose energy for that, okay. Okay, getting... Oh, random scrap item. Always nice to have. Always nice to have. Okay. New drive discovered. What new drive discovered? This one? Derelict hut. Gather the materials. Oh, okay. So we can also do scrap stuff here, but whose is this place? Abandoned housing unit. I'm not sure whose that's for, but I guess we can always try to earn money for that. Yeah, this is... I guess we'll just rest and go. Okay, another day, another bit of trouble. Let me just make sure I can put this Ripper worm somewhere, and it does not look like I can keynode. Agent, 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 keynode, keynode, agent. I got Ripper worms, I got nowhere to put them. Where the heck do you want me to put this? I have no idea. Okay, that's gonna take a little while. I could do a few drinks. This guy's still doing stuff. I guess we do low-end things. Alright, block maintenance. At least we can probably get some scrap here too. Yay, energy! That's not what I expected to happen. Oh, and it's also done. What did that get us? This thing? You cross between two walls of units, one of the cavernous streets at the center of the low end. The pressurized bridge is full of the clack of tavla, the shouts of children, the whir of air filters. You cross between two walls of units, one of the cavernous streets. Oh wait, I read that. Sleeper. You turn to see a man sitting at a tavla table alone. somehow untouched by the hustle and bustle of the people around. He gestures to the stool on the opposite side of the table. Sit. Okay, what is this? Is it like a craps table? You sit at the metal stool and he starts setting out the board with counters, or at least the filter caps low-enders typically use in their place. Caster, he says, by the way, of introduction, looking over his glasses. Night or day, he asks, gesturing at the caps. Crudely sprayed white and black. I guess night. He nods. The black counters are already on your side. Let's begin. You take a plastic die each, pitted and worn, and roll to determine who starts. Caster rolls a 6, you a 4. I lead. He smiles and begins to move his first cap precisely along the board. Play passes back and forth between you, the dice changing hands as the caps spread along the board. As it does, Caster speaks, eyes not leaving the caps. It is unusual to see a sleeper on the eye. That's why I wanted to play you. You take a turn, rolling a 5 and a 6. Play carefully. After all, a sleeper's mind must be somehow different to a human one. Being emulated, I mean. As Caster talks, you build up a wall of caps, stacking them safely across the board. Progress is slow, but you remain unexposed. I don't mean to offend you. Caster meets your eye. I merely see that you are by definition different. What has been subtracted in the emulation? What has been added? He slides a single cap onto an open point, a risk and an opportunity. He hands you the dice. Do you ever think about this, sleeper? About what you were before and what you are now? I guess always. I think that's part of the reason why we're trying to get off here. You roll a double 1 and solidify your wall. Caster whistles. The holding game. Commendable. It can be brave to build from what you came from. He rolls a die and leaps your wall in a single move. But we cannot idle too long, sleeper. The slower we move, the sooner we are caught. The past you is not just an idea, a concept for you. It is living. It is a living, breathing person. He looks up over his glasses, his eyes bright and wide. You split from them like a shadow splitting from its caster. They may be sleeping now, yes, but one day they will wake and carry on with their lives unaware of your fate, no matter what it may be. He hands you the dice, smiling. You are a branch severed from the main trunk, an offshoot who refuses to die, so to speak. You roll again, under pressure now, trying to slip your caps out from under Caster before he solidifies control of the game. So, what I am curious about is how you see yourself in all this. Caster asks, what does tangle of truths make you? Free? Not free. Doomed? Hopefully not doomed. Maybe driven. Caster laughs. That much is obvious, sleeper. I see in your eyes. You're eager to make all this count for something. Caster looks away, through the glass to the crowded units on all sides, but driven towards what? He starts removing caps, his home board now full. Is there an end here, or just endurance? You try a few more rolls, attempting to get back in the game, but Caster clears his home board with a sense of the inevitable. He has known he was winning for a while. I feel I may have pushed too far. He slides another cap from the board. I apologize. My curiosity has a habit of getting the better of me. You roll to return a cap to the board, but all the spaces are blocked. Caster clasps his hand apologetically. You play well. Really. Your weakness is not your game. He smiles warmly. We have much to learn from each other. He slides his glasses back up his nose and sits back. I feel we could share knowledge, ideas, perhaps even data. His eyes glint with that last word. To our mutual benefit. He slides his final cap from the board. It is over. He has won. I'll see. Please, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. He holds up his palms. My intention is only to help you endure here, and if I'm able, feed my curiosities. The game is over. You notice the bustle of the walkway once more, the call of the children, the deliveries, the arguments and reconciliations. They wash over you as you stand and leave, Castor nodding goodbye as you do. Crossing the walkway, you replay the moves of the game in your mind, looking for an opening you sure was there. Do we talk more to you? Yadagan, Havenage. 5? It doesn't progress at anything, but maybe I can get some money off of him. But I don't think I'm going to be doing anything there. What else can I do though? So those ships are coming. I guess we work on, speaking of ships, I suppose we can work on the building stuff over here. Probably for the better. Welder's mate, spot support on the weld team, good to prove that you know how to put a ship together. Or junior tech, systems team is looking for new members, prove yourself to be a reliable tech. I guess let's go for systems fitting because we have a bonus on that one. Yeah, looks good. And we get money for that, great. Perfect. Alright, keep leveling that up. I guess we gotta do both for the quality control, I'm not exactly sure. Oh, quality control has dipped. That is not good. That is not good. Alright, let's just double check. Is there really nothing I can slot these things into? I guess not yet. I may have to proceed to the next area for that, and I barely have enough money. Barely have enough money, so I don't really want to do that just yet. Like maybe if I get around to 200, I might feel comfortable enough to do so. But for now, I don't feel like I want to. I know that's like playing the slow game, and I might have to be a little bit aggressive. Maybe that's what the Castor thing was about. But I gotta make sure I can pay my bounty hunter bills in like 3 turns. And we need scrap. We need scrap somehow. What is this over here? Scale the spoke, enter the spoke. Okay, so we don't have enough for... We don't have enough for, what do you call this? Another dice. Condition is slowly going down, whether I want it or not. I guess let's keep working on the ship, because I don't really have anything else I can do at the moment. If it's +1, it's already positive. Alright, let's go for these dice. Okay, I guess let's go for the 50-50. Nice. Does that do anything for us? Each shift, a crowd of would-be workers gathers outside the shipyard, each of them clinging to a 4-digit number printed on a receipt paper. These are their assignment numbers, and you are either called for a shift or you aren't. As you arrive, the crowd is restless, and chatter rumbles through the lines. For those who, like you, have graduated to the work teams, shifts are guaranteed. Having just walked out of a meeting with a supervisor where you were praised for your efforts, you feel the glow of a job well done. Yet you can't help but feel empathy for those huddled as you pass, waiting for their number to come up. You keep your head down as you leave the shipyard, feeling a little guilty as you do. Oh, this guy and his daughter. Forgot about them. Hey, sleeper, wait up. Lem's voice trembles as she shouts above the rumble of the crowd, and you turn to see him pushing through, Mina crying in his arms. Lem. Good to see you, friend. He is breathing hard after shouldering through the waiting workers. You made the work team good for you. You made the work team. Good for you. He tries to catch his breath, stroking Mina's hair as he does. Shh, baby, give me a second here. He smiles weakly at you as he comforts her, and her cries start to fade. Out of the crowd, he sets Mina down by his side, shiny streaks down both of her cheeks. As he does, you see he is clutching an assignment number on a crumpled piece of paper. Waiting on a shift? Uh-huh, you know how it is. He puts his hand on her shoulder and she clings to his side. Esther, who usually takes her, is sick. He stretches. I don't know who... A noise sounds from the entrance, a klaxon, followed by a list of numbers growing brightly on the display screen. The crowd responds instantly, pushing and pulling as people try to wade through to the entry checkpoint. Lem stops and turns back toward the crowd, then glances down the crumpled paper. That's my number. Shit. Mina. He starts patting the pockets on his gear and glancing around. I'll go watch her. He blinks a little, staring. Thank you. He crouches to Mina. You are gonna stay with our friend here, okay? They're going to keep you safe and... He stands back up. Here, take her bag. He shoves it into your hands. She's got food. Shit, I have to go. He backs away into the crowd. Mina, I'll be back real soon, okay? Be good. Then Lem disappears in the roaring crowd, who are now trying to get into the shipyard before it locks down. Oh, you actually get a sprite of her alone. Mina stands staring suddenly, small without Lem at her side. She fixes you with a dark-eyed look you can't quite read. Hey, Mina. I don't think she looked quite like that when she was being lifted. So seeing her straight on is a different vibe for sure. She holds a stare, unmoving. The two parallel tear tracks still glint on her cheeks. You okay? She sniffs and looks down. Let's look in the bag, I guess. You unlash the top of the bag and see a few metal containers, fashioned from scrap components. A battered slate sits on top, blinking a low battery warning. And tucked beside it is a ragged rabbit, hand-sewn. Take the rabbit. You pull the rabbit out of the bag, its long limbs waggling as you do. Mina goes to jump and grab it, but holds herself back. She stands and hugs herself, eyes on the rabbit. What's her name? Mina turns away and looks at the entrance to the shipyard. This isn't going well. Give her the rabbit. You hold the rabbit out and Mina snatches it from your hand. She tugs it tightly without looking away from you. Bun Bun, she says, staring you down, ferocious despite her size. Nice name. You move a little closer as you speak, closing the gap. She looks at you suspiciously, but her face softens a little. She waggles Bun Bun in front of you and then walks him up your arm and onto your shoulders where he sits. She pokes your arm a couple of times. Are you really a robot? Not really. She thinks. Me too. Mina has more questions, lots of questions. Questions about how you breathe or if you rust. But before long, you are talking about rabbits and what Esther, the lady who usually takes care of her, smells like, and whether or not fairies live in the ice heating pipes. You pass the time like this, sitting side by side on the floor of the walkway as others pass by, sometimes talking, sometimes drawing on the slate, sometimes playing with Bun Bun the rabbit. And this is how Lem finds you, just as both of you are starting to yawn. He is dirty and tired, but Mina leaps up his legs and into his arms as he stumbles backwards. You two get on okay? He asks, trying to keep Mina from climbing onto his shoulders. Or more than okay. Mina shoots you a smile from Lem's arms, her suspicion gone. Well, looks like Mina can be nice. Is that what she says? He pokes her with the ribs, in the ribs, and she squeals in delight. Thank you, friend. I mean it. He gives you a warm, wide smile. I owe you. Look, he glances around. It seems like Esther, the lady who usually watches her, is going out for a spell. If you ever have some time, I'd really appreciate you coming down to our place in the low end. He grins sheepishly, if you have time. But now I have to take this one to eat. He plays at biting Mina, and she giggles in response. See you, sleeper. He waves, and they stumble off down the corridor, drawing gazes from passing spacers as Mina's laughter echoes down the corridor in bright squeals. Cute. New drive. Which one is this? Help Lem work, watch Mina while Lem works. I think I did that already. Win this ticket. Workers in a side rail crew get a thing. Side rail fit up. Side rail horizon? Vast colony ship is coming together block by block. Each cycle you seize another piece in place. Okay, so this is just gonna take a while then, because that's a lot of progress right there. I don't really have any other place I want to put my dice into, so I guess we'll just put one right here. And we get money alongside this. Good. Nice. Okay, we're at 200. We are 200, so where does that bring us? There's gonna be a merchant ship in the next turn. The dock is gonna be done next turn. Oh, what's this one? Lemon Minus units? Oh crap, I didn't check this out. Lem can't work shifts in the shipyard unless someone watches Mina. You two seem to get along last time, and Lem is desperate. Unless Lem gets time in the shipyard, he won't qualify for the side rail crew lottery. Watching Mina gives him that chance. I see. I see. And how much does this cost? 150? That is so expensive. That was so expensive. I feel like I had a lot more money earlier, and then it went down really quickly. Alright, end the cycle. Okay, just a little down. Just a little down. I guess let's check on the dock really quick before anything else. Caster's table. 4 cycles, Sabine said, and here you are, right on time, with no sign of them. You wait a while in the apartment. The dread descending as the cycle spins onward. They should be here. Check the terminal. You check and double-check the terminal for messages or recordings. Nothing, just a pale glow in the silence. I guess we wait. Checking the door may not be a good idea. You try to settle down, to wait. You sit in the bunk and stare at the tiny room. Where the hell are they? Okay, I guess we have to check the door. You pace back and forth around the apartment, the rumbling of the station suddenly so present and loud. You go to the door and open it into an empty corridor. You close it again. You knock. A knock at the door. Stay still. Another knock. Stay still. Yeah, it was a good idea that we didn't open it right away. Who are you? A small flash, impossibly bright, cuts through the handle of the door. It soundly swings open. A figure stands in the door, and immediately you know it's not Sabine. They are taller, sharper, and something in their face glints in the half-light. A dark shape like a stubby baton hangs loosely from her hand. Loyal yet again lieutenant. I see, so we get to see what they look like. Our local sleeper. Good to finally meet you. She steps into the apartment, glancing around with sharp eyes. What, may I ask, are you doing here? She fixes you with a steady, unwavering stare. Waiting for a friend. Of course, a mutual friend of ours. The good doctor. She walks past you into the apartment, glancing around. We set them up here, you know? This place is one of ours. She picks up a glass from the dispenser and inspects it. People always seem to forget who put them where they are. She glances at you. And I suppose you're here to help? Where are they? I was hoping you would be able to help me with that. She spins a baton in her fingers by her side, her eyes not leaving yours. We have a problem, you and I. It seems our friend has disappeared, left without even saying goodbye, which means they're in a little trouble now. But it's the kind of trouble that you need help for, so I thought I'd come down here and take a look at their little hidey hole, and here you are. The help. She looks through the detritus on the side. And what help? A sleeper no less, which I have to admit is a little surprising. It suggests to me that our friend hasn't been very honest with you either. What do you mean? Well, I'm sorry to report that before we got them set up here, Sabine was working for your owners. She pauses. SNARP. You blink hard at the news, unsure how to take it. Rabia looks away, waiting for a response. Silent. She crosses into the next room and you follow silently. She sits at the terminal and touches her baton on one of the access ports. A spark, then the terminal screen skips. Encrypted folders emptying themselves before your eyes. In the flicker of files, you see SNARP letters and code forms, reports laden with medical data marked with a corporate logo like the sigil of some cult. Rabia steps away from the terminal. Look all you want. Some of your files may even be there. The volume of documents is overwhelming, but they seem to be mostly reports on early emulation tests, surveys with sleeper candidates, reams and reams of usage data. If Sabine was an SNARP employee, why did they help you? Rabia reaches over and places a vial of stabilizer on the desk, breaking your concentration. It shimmers in the screen light. It's viscous, clear liquid crystalline within the glass. We will, of course, keep up the supply. We are more than able to dispense important medicines even without the doctor. You hold it between your fingers, and for a tiny moment, you have the urge to crush this object, for the power it has over you. I'll ask Toshiro to make those a little cheaper for you. He'll be running the surgery now. Rabia closes out the briefcase slab and holds it at her side. We have to retrieve our assets, of course, but I'm sure you'll understand. Rabia turns on her way out. There is no reason for us to be enemies, Sleeper. Come see me. I keep an office nearby. We have good work to do, you and I. Meet me there in a few cycles. She slips out silently into the corridor. You look around the apartment and feel the fear drain out of your body to reveal the tiredness beneath. Okay, how much cheaper is it now? 80. 80, I guess, is better than 100. I don't know if it's that much better, though. And this is your office? Rabia's appointment, 2 cycles. Yadagan agent, keynote. Nothing has changed here. I am very, very tempted to pay the toll and see what's up on the other side. But also, I need to check this freighter. Haggle over prices. Offloading goods, limited supply, buy a ship mine outright. I don't know if I want to buy a ship mine outright. But I guess I could, like, afford a couple of ship mines for a couple of projects. Probably better than, other things. But, skill upgrade required. I need a +1 on that. Is there something I can get a plus? Oh, I got a stabilizer already. You know what? Since I don't have to buy a stabilizer, I suppose I can afford a couple of ship mines. We'll buy 2. Yeah, we'll buy 2 for this one. Alright. And we'll give it to the 2 people who need it at the moment. I still have enough for 1 more ship mine. Speaking of ship mine, there's a place I can put a ship mine in. Why? The shipyard's happy to pay for ship mine fragments they can use. Oh, fragments. Oh, wait! I bought 2 fragments. Oh, I didn't buy a full ship mine. I got fragments. What am I gonna do with fragments? Okay, well, give me a ship mine then. The ship mine's not over here. Where's the ship mine at? This one. Alright, we got a full ship mine. I got a point for that. What do I need? Engage +1? I don't think I can be... I don't think I can, like, get engaged to +1. Oh wait, never mind, I can get engaged to +1. Let's do engage +1. Oh, that's not right. What if I haggle? Engage +1, haggle. Is this a critical? It's a critical action. Okay, if it's a critical action, I probably should do a 50-50 on that one. And it's been discounted to 40. They're firm but friendly. Eventually, merchants relent. I should have. Well, I couldn't have avoided it earlier anyway, so. I'm hoping that's permanent, though. I'm hoping this is permanent, so in the future, if I need more, I can get it cheaper. But for now, I'm gonna give the ship mine to this vending machine. I'm hoping I'm not wrong about that one. Okay. What does this get us? Sleeper. Must express plan before we begin. Neovend is impatient. The prospect of being free of the vending machine clearly too much to take. Ship mine has no output features. Will be mute until slotted. You won't be able to speak? What's the plan? The servo motors in the machine begin to rev. Neovend's anxiety clear. First imprint ship mine, then slot imprinted ship mine to physical ports close to Hunter Nest. Once slotted, we'll track Hunter at each. Tracking will cost Core Nest. Well, we'll find Core Nest. Slot ship mine at Core Nest. Show Hunter data to Hunter. Hunter will conclude sentience. Hunter will invoke Killer. And Killer will kill. Yes. The lights on the on the vending machine cycle as Neovend prepares. Physical ports likely sealed in old station. We'll need keys, but yes, simple. The vending machine rocks a little. Any questions before imprinting? Why slot you physically? What's a Core Nest? I cannot access via network. Too dangerous. Hunter would find immediately. The lights flicker. Am not like you, hybrid. Am native to cloud. Easy prey. What's the Core Nest? Hunters keep central data storage. Protocol must keep data outside self. Link to secondary nests. Can triangulate from there. Okay, I guess that's it. The sound of all the servo motors starting up at once is painful. The screeches rattle from the hard surfaces of the sealed dock and come back at all angles. Neovend better be quick or have an edge. Security will be here. Neovend's voice disappears among the squeals like a whisper carried by the wind. Machine is not designed for this task. Few sensors, limited inputs. I work blind. Wish me luck. In the top part of the compartment, a set of arms aligned with a ship mine, clunkily scraping against it. Good luck. Or can I help? Silence best. Also, machine ignite, put out fire. The metal creaks as the servos open the ship mine. Its layers of silicon nested like an onion skin. Once open, the main arm of the machine rapidly shifts back and forth, realigning the microscopic components, accessing and rewriting them, imprinting Neovend into its physical form. As you watch the hypnotic motion, your mind drifts to your own creation. What processes were used to emulate your mind, to copy the neural structure of the person who, as far as you know, still sleeps in some distant facility? What was lost? In what ways are you a copy of that person? And what ways are you something new? You know this much. You are a convenient loophole. A way of circumnavigating the illegality of sentient AI. After all, you are an emulation, not a true digital being. You are neurologically limited, still human. But what would you become if you could escape this frame? Where then would the limits lie? The screeching stops. The machine powers down, dropping the bay into darkness. In the top compartment, the ship mine is whole again. You reach up and take it down, heavy and cold to the touch. Is Neovend inside this thing, or did the process fail? There's only one way to know. Time to find a nest to slot them into. Okay. And we got another upgrade point. I guess I'll save that for... Oh, I got 2 upgrade points. Obsessive Haggler, all cryo actions are discounted by 20%. You know what? I think I'll take that, especially for later. But for now, I'm gonna save it. But I'm probably gonna wait up a little bit. All cryo actions, including this guy's bill. That would be great. That would be great. What do I do again? Server unit. Oh, I need a key. What's this one? Atrium. I also need a key. Do I have to... I think I used keys already. Oh, I need to get more keys? Oh, great. That's lovely. That's lovely. That means I have to fight the AI again. Or whatever the heck is going to happen there. Well, here we go. I got one key, and we have a hunter event. Those familiar threads wrap around you, bind you, test you. Entity, submit. Hunter's strange head bobs in your vision. Your ally in the sealed dock cannot save you. In that globe head, you see whirling strings of data. So many spinning there that they threaten to tear through this thin skin and whip out into the void around. What happened to this creature? The threads squeeze and you lose any sympathy you might have had. You must escape. You lash out once more, pushing Hunter back, severing threads that regrow as fast as they are broken. As you slip away, you realize you have to find a way to deal with Hunter once and for all. This is getting too dangerous. Yeah, I get it. I get it. We can't keep doing this. Oh, I guess I can use a 1. Extract it. I mean, that's why we're kind of helping the vending machine so we don't have to deal with this thing anymore, but I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's going to be that useful. Alright, so... that is opened. Glowing nest. Oh, I gotta put the ship mine in here? Do I need multiple ship mines, or is this gonna be enough, I wonder? Okay, well... get that in there. I guess it's gonna take a little while for that to kick in. Because I can't keep doing it, apparently. Yeah, it's gonna take a few cycles to do that. Ah, jeez, that's a grinder. Alright, let's put another key here. And then we can access this one. Wait, did that not go? There we go. Now, supposedly there's another nest somewhere. Where is it? Glowing nest? Is this it? That's not it. There should be like one more nest. Oh, here's another nest. That means I have to get another key. Do I have access to another key? Yes, we do. Yes, we do, but we don't have the dice for it, so we can't do that one. Alright, we have a 6. What's this? In Rabia's office? Still waiting on that. I feel like I should go ahead and get the points for the upgrade. Build a home. I need multiple scrap for that, though. Where is my upgrade points? Stabilizer? We don't need that yet. I got 1 dice. Yeah, we need a key for this one, though. Oh, there it is. I guess let's go ahead and do the haggling. Okay. And hopefully the bill for the hunter also, the bounty hunter is also going to be less because of that. I guess in the meantime, should I help Lem and Mina? Engage? Sure. Where, I need a dice there. I guess I'll help you out for a little bit. A ticket out plus energy. Energy has been filled. Lovely! So we don't have to buy food. Condition is going down a little bit. So next turn we only have 3 dice. It's not going to be great, But at least we have a repair thing. We don't need to repair right away though. At least I don't think so. I don't know how aggressive I need to be about that. Alright, let me see. Oh, the shipyard thingy is here. Ethan? What's going on? The compressor's quiet today. The usual crowds are elsewhere, and the pumping music washes over a handful of spacers and a few drunks. Ethan is still in the same stool, in the same pool of light. His head is low, close to the bar, and the bartender is ignoring him. Do I want to leave? I think I want to leave. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You go to turn, but Ethan calls out, "Sleeper!" He turns to look at you. Time to pay up again, is it? He gestures to the bartender. Come here, take their chits. No more, Ethan. No more. Ethan doesn't even look at you. He props his elbows on the bar and holds his head. Sleeper, it's been a long cycle. I don't care. Ethan lets out a long sigh. He rapidly rubs his eyes with his palms. You're right, he says. This isn't fun anymore. He reaches towards his holster. His elbow slips and the gun tumbles out. It clatters on the bar and falls to the floor, bouncing onto the ground between you. Oh! Losing your gun. Wow. Both you and the bartender look at the gun. Stare at it. Butterfingers, says Ethan, and puts out a hand, beckoning for you to give him the gun. If you would. Bartender looks at you warily. You crouch down and pick up the gun. Do I want to give it to this guy? I know he's just doing his job, but I also do not like him very much. I do not like him very much. God, am I good enough to take this guy down? I don't know what even that's gonna do anything. He's half drunk. He's half drunk. What can you do? Point the gun. Ethan turns his head in your direction a little. A sharp pale eye locking with yours. The bartender backs away. Oh! He turns on the stool. Oh, sleeper, he stands. There's more like it. Wait. He turns on the stool and he stands. Oh, I really want to pull the trigger. I really want to pull the trigger. I mean, I don't think we should wait. We gotta act. You don't wait. You pull the trigger. The gun clicks, but now all the attention in the bar is on you and Ethan. He looks at his gun with a bemused expression. The bartender raises an open hand, and in it are 10 shiny bullets. 10 shiny bullets he took out of Ethan's gun while he was asleep on the bar. Ow! I should have known that the gun would be empty. Well, crap. Ethan smiles at the bartender. Oh well, he says and grabs the gun, slamming it back into your face in a single move. You stagger back and drop to a knee. Somewhere nearby, the gun clatters onto a surface. The hit's a glancing blow, but it makes your vision swim. Through the blur, you see Ethan wrestle a small, thin slate from his belt and hold it up. Enough of this. I'm logging the job and calling it in. Ethan taps at the slate. No more playing. Your head aches. Ethan taps through a few screens impatiently. He swears and taps again. He starts shouting, a dull echo to your ringing ears. He starts screaming at the slate and throws it across the bar. He crouches down and grabs you by the chin, his face closed, his breath heavy with drink. SNRP just screwed me. He grins maniacally. They canceled the contract. He stands up. They canceled the contract! He shouts at the ceiling of the compressor. You stand up, struggling to your feet, the sting of the hit fading. Ethan is rubbing his temples, his face pale. You hear a clicking sound, like coins being counted, like bullets being loaded into a magazine. When you shake off the last of the blur, the bartender has Ethan's pistol trained on Ethan's head. Ethan stumbles back towards the middle of the room. All eyes trained on him. So now he can't finish the job. Or at least there's no incentive for him to finish the job. Okay, so what's gonna happen to us then? I'll kill all of you, he screams. He stumbles into the wall, spinning away towards the door. I'll be back for that, he shouts at the bartender. I'll be back for that, he shouts at the bartender, and lunges out of the compressor, so has no gun. I see. You steady yourself in the bar and catch your breath. The rumble of conversation returns. The bartender goes to say something, but then thinks better of it and begins to clean the bar. After a while, you wander out into the light of the bright market, looking for Ethan around every corner. Do we want to? Do we want to? Ethan may be disarmed, but you doubt you've seen the last of him. Okay. At least we don't have to pay his bill anymore. That's great. I guess I can also... Oh, scrap is hella cheap now. Freighters will stay docked for as many cycles. I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to do. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot anyway, because I've never tried this before. Okay, so we get money, but no completion towards offloading scrap. Oh, I guess that's just a cycle thing. Okay. Didn't need to do that. That's my bad. Okay, in the meantime, I suppose let's buy some scrap. Random scrap. And I got another ship mine for that. I need scrap. I'm not looking for ship mine fragments at the moment. Okay. We got enough scrap for a new home, which is over here. Where is it? Back here. Yeah, so back here. Oh, I need 4. I need 4. I've only got 3. I'm gonna have to wait until I have a 4th one before I start on this, because I don't know if I should start on it. Alright. Let's go ahead and babysit. Take it out. This doesn't get me any money, which I'm a little bit worried about, but I guess I shouldn't worry too much about it. Alright. So I think in the next cycle I need to get another key fragment. Oh wait, I should have actually done that this cycle, didn't I? Or did I do that already? I forget. I forgot what I just did a little while ago. But I think it's time to end this cycle. And we're not quite ready to take the stabilizer yet, I don't think. That might be the next turn. Yeah, that might be this turn. But for now, I'm gonna have to end this video here. Not a whole lot going on, but things are starting to move. Doctor is... I'm not exactly sure what's happened with the doctor. She's definitely left, for sure. And I don't think we'll be interacting with him anytime soon. There's this lady from the syndicate that's running this place that we got to talk to eventually. Ethan, the bounty hunter, is running around somewhere, and we don't have to pay his bill anymore, thank freaking goodness. And I guess we're helping with the shipbuilding. So that's basically what happened here. And I might say that again in the intro of the next one. But thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.